This is Pinkamania Pie here, and I'm bringing you a fanfic reading. A fanfic that I came up with. I'm still working on. I'm going to read through my own fanfics that I'm working on, and if any of you out there have any ideas or spot any grammar or spelling errors that I may say during my reading, please, I welcome any and all comments on that. Now let's get this over with. Oh, and I calling this fanfic The Odd Pointing Out. This is one of the many fanfics that I'm currently working on by myself. And seeing how I'm at my home and I'm making these fanfics on my computer, I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. And please don't ask me to read any other fanfics, because for right now, I can't until I get a better recording software and make sure that I can actually upload longer videos than 15 minutes. Which I'm hoping if I do make this longer than 15 minutes that I will actually upload. Been having trouble with that lately. Tried already before. Now, let me stop rhyming and get back to the Odd Point Out fanfic that I wrote. I input in my own author's notes in there. So, let's get the story going. Author's note. Hi there, this is my first My Little Pony Friendship is My Little Pony fanfic I'm doing. And I hope you all like, and please tell me if I spelled anything wrong or anything you want in the story. Now let's get to the story, and I made this during Season 5 after Akasha Girls EG3, Akasha Girls 3 Friendship Game, and I do not own any of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic or anything else, but the ideas and the things I own is Linky Pie in the way I type. Chapter 1. Welcome to Acacia. Arthur / me / Linky Pie's point of view. And a coffee shop in downtown Seattle. Me and this weird guy wearing purple and gold shirt and pants came up to me and started talking about My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and the theories on Pinkie Pie defying the laws of everything. And I put this. Here's another thing. I put little tad bits of both stuff, parentheses, just to put for people who don't know me personally. So I just came up to one of those points. So I'm going to read it through. Every 6,582 words. And yes, I already have wrote in that many words so far. So let's spice up earning on and get back to the story. Yes, I am Brony. Parentheses, I am Brony, and parentheses. And then he asked me if I wanted to go to Acacia and what I would be if he had a way to send me to Acacia. Of course, I answered. I would have a blue body with bloody red eyes, and I would be a unicorn, and have orange mane and tail with. And then he laughed, an evil chaos laugh, and his hand began to grow in a low yellow light. Then the next thing I knew, he hit me, and I went flying through the walls of my road and into a Garcia. And I was unconscious for a little bit until I woke up in the ever-free forest near the castle of the two sisters. I want to pause right there. If the castle of the two sisters is called something else, forgive me. I've been in the fandom for all 5 seasons, but I will occasionally forget stuff. I probably stopped rhyming on because it's only a good amount of time. Get back to the story, Donnie. Get back to the story. When I opened my eyes, I knew I was not on Earth. That was Discord. Ugh. That was Discord who I just talked to. He just sent me to Carson and gave me the body I told him. I knew this because I listened to Echo the Diamond Dog. It's in fanfic. Look it up. Seriously, it's a fanfic. And please look it up if you do not get the references that I've put from that fanfic into here. Oh, that reminds me. There's gonna be a lot of references and random ass stuff here. To be honest, I did not know what was going through my mind when I created this fanfic. I know where and what I was. I tried to use my magic verse off to see what I could do, and what surprised me was how much I could use in a little bit of time. I did levitation first. I could levitate 2 things at a time, and it was tired after about 20 minutes of doing it. So I went to find Flowerside first, and when I found her house, I went and knocked on her door, and when I heard her footsteps, I knew it was her or one of her friends. And when the door opened, it was Fluttershy. I asked her name, and she said Fluttershy. I told her my name was Linky Dan Hyatt Pie. In question mark parentheses, that is my OC name, and she is a alicorn, and she is like Pinkamena in a way. If you don't know what Pinkamena I am talking about, search up cupcakes. Then you'll know. Yeah. Now let me get back to the story. I hate rambling on and getting off track. And she asked me if I am related to Pinkie Pie, one of her friends. I told her no, I'm not. I'm not Pie. I am not. Pie is just one of those last names that can be found anywhere in Prussia, and every pony in my family is dead. I came here to Ponyville to start over in a new life. I'll get to why my family is dead in a little bit in this fanfic. Let me see. Be prepared for Trixie and Buck me. If this goes longer than I expect, and my memory runs out on my phone, which I'm using to record this, do not worry. Get back to fanfic. She asked how my family died, and I told her they died in a fire that I caused by me, but I didn't mean to cause it. I was insane. I was samed with myself for so long until I learned about Toilet Sparkle. Like I said, there's going to be grammar and spelling errors that even I can't catch. First, I asked where I heard that name from. I told her she is well known from where I am from. It is far, far away. I do not know how long it's been since I've eaten anything encased and as on cue, my stomach began to grumble like there was no tomorrow. I'm going to repeat words to make sure that even I can read it. Now get back to story. First I asked me if I wanted some food, and I said yes. I would love some sunflowers. Sentences, please. I knew I could not ask her for bacon or anything meat-like stuff around Flower Sally or any party here in Crustio. Couldn't help myself, people. Now, let me get back to fanfic reading. When she got back, she had the sentences when out of nowhere, Discord pops out. Now here's the fun stuff that's going to come. Say, hey Discord, I didn't think Flashlight is happy to see you. What? Oh hey Flashlight, long time no see you. And oh, before I forget, did you and your friends trap me in stone again? Here's where mindfuck's gonna come in handy. Flashlight shook her head and she shook her head from side inside in a sad, weak voice, and said in a sad, weak voice, "No." Then Discord asked if she died in about 2 or so months ago. She said yes to that, and then Discord said to her that was a clone, and that he was with me on Earth. That is when Flashlight looked at me with a confused look on her face. I told her that was the far, far away place I told her about earlier. In Discord, the name is Linky Pie, and please don't tell her my real name. Tell her that my real name. That name I do not use anymore. I had before I came. The name that I had before I came here to Acrosso, because I gave up that name when I came here. If you ask what the real name was, I'm not telling. Because that's the mystery that will never be told. Because that's only for me and Discord to know. And no one to ever find out. Now get back to fanfic green, dumbhead. Alright, and before I do anything, I should have done this at the beginning too, but no time for that. Warning of spoilers ahead. And thank you a lot, Discord. And now I can live my dream as my OC Discord. Oh, that's why you picked that form, Linky Pie? I thought you picked that just for the hell of it, Discord said. Wait, Discord, I didn't think you knew anything in my old world. In my old world courses / where's Discord? Oh, I do, Linky Pie. But should we explain this to Fireside, or should we leave her all unknowing of what we are talking about? I think we should explain this a little bit. Okay, Fireside? I was on a planet called Earth, and I was in my home coffee shop when Discord here came up to me and started talking about a question, which in my world is an unreal world, and every point, even Spike and Luna, and Celestia. And by the way, I know your name was Flashlight before you even told me it. Before you asked, I thought was to believe that it was into Discord here. Punched me into here, and I was near the castle of the two sisters. I spent some time to see what I could do with my magic. I could help saying it. Oh yay! This video is going to be longer than 15 minutes. Now back to fanfic thing, you dumbhead. If you see me doing anything random, just pretend to annoy that, not see that part. Because my randomness is more random than Discord's randomness. Now let me get back to fanfic. I'm not even done. I'm not even through the first chapter of it yet. Punched me into here. I saw that I was near. And then I came here to you, Fireside. Then Discord here came here. And you know, and now here we are. Does this make sense to you, Fireside? She said yes, and asked if she can tell Toilet about this, and about Discord too. Yes, you can, Fireside, said the Linky Pie. Thanks, Linky, said Fireside in her side voice. And sorry that I'm not going to write or speak as any of the characters, because that's a nightmare for me to try and do. And writing as Pinkie Pie. No, there's something that even I must say is hard. Seriously, writing as Pinkie Pie is a nightmare and a half. Just trying to put playfulness into this was hard. Don't get me started with the damn freaking randomness. But I should probably get back to reading this. Now, on to chapter 2. Same author note as my first chapter. Now, chapter 2, meeting the rest of the main 6. Oh, hey, Twilight, said Flarseye. Oh, hey, Flarseye. Who is that blue pony with you, and is that Discord with you? And I thought he died a long time ago. Oh, hey, Twilight. And no, I did not die. That was a clone of me who died. And for the blue pony, her name is Linky Pie. And before you ask, no, she is not related to Pinkie, and she is from another world like the one you were sent to when your crown went missing. And I know a lot of stuff at Discord. Okay, that explains a lot. Hello. So why are you here? Asked Starlight. Oh, I want to see you, Twilight, because I need your help with learning how to use my magic. And I want to see if you and Spike could send letters to Princess Luna for me, said Inky Pie. Before I go on, oh, hail Princess Luna! And to be warning, here's a little warning. There might be some me sipping with my Ocean Luna. It's might. I'm not come to the sipping parts of this yet. I said yet. I should probably get back to reading this. And holy shit, really. This is long video. This is one of my longer videos. And sorry for spoilers, people. So, yeah. It's probably after this video, I should probably make a second one, but with a warning of swearing in case no randomness next time. Now get back to the story, you silly head. Okay, may I ask why Luna and not Celestia? Asked Twilight. Yes, and the reason why is I trust Luna more, and I'm a big fan of hers. I really want to meet her in Pony. Suddenly, Spy. Okay, Discord. I thought she was not from here. She seems. She same. She is from. Seems she is from here, and if he was not, she would have called everybody around here everybody if she was not from here, said Twilight. But didn't you want to know how I knew your name before I came here, and Spikes too? And don't say Discord or Flashlight told me, because I knew it before I got to Discord, to Flashlight or Discord found with me. And oh, it's not everybody, it's everyone or every person's. And I'm a girl from my home world. And oh, Miss Starlight, I do hope you will still write that short letter for me and teach me your ways of magic, said Linky Pie. Okay, now I believe she is not from here. Okay, I'm going to call Spike out here and get him to get what I need to make the letter. But first, Linky Pie, what do you want me to say to her? That you saw a blue smoke monster in your dreams last night, said Linky Pie. Okay, why? Asked Twilight. Because it is something that gets her, that should get her here fast. I want to talk to her first. Or should I say first? Or should I say hand gives it? Okay, I have to cut myself for that one. If you do not know what I'm referencing the blue smoky monster from, what do princesses dream of magic sheep? And you know what I mean by smoky blue monster. Okay, now I know for a fact you're not from here, Linky. And is it okay if I call you Linky? Twilight says last asked. I said yes, and thank you. Oh, Spike! Rary's here for you, and she wants to kiss you. Oh, sweet Celestia, I had to put that in there. So Twilight, and like that, Spike was out there in under 1.1 seconds, faster than Rainbow Dash flying. Where's she? All I see is flowers. I believe unicorn and Discord. The reason why I'm yelling Discord is because I have couple eyes. Said Spike. Oh, sorry about that, Spike. I had to get you out here fast. And may I say, you got here fast.